Hey, good morning. Welcome to Hobby Evolution episode where we at 1536. Happy Sunday. I look goofy this morning. I look goofy every morning. I didn't want to go non-hat, so here we are. Good morning. I am up early this morning. I've actually been up for a couple hours. Um was woke up by the double whammy of a really loud thunderstorm, which also woke up Ernie. So Ernie had to go potty like 3 times. I took him out the first 2 times. The first time he peed, long pee. It's like, okay, we're good. Come back inside. He's restless. He's got to poop. So I take him out again. By this time, it's just absolutely pouring. And he's like, I'm not taking a shit out in this pouring rain. So we came back inside. He's restless again. And my wife was up also. And at this point, I'm just like, I'm just going to get up. Because I don't think this is going to end until he takes a dump and I'm done. So plus I got a lot of shit to do. So I came downstairs, did some sorting. What I found doing eBay Live is even though I have a ton of inventory, I still need to get stuff like curated, especially if somebody requests something. It's like, I know I have it, but I don't know where it's at. So I'm not spending so much time looking through boxes. So, and just having stuff ready to run. So that gives me time. Otherwise, I'm just what I found like last night. I ran a show yesterday afternoon, another show last night. What I find out is, towards the end is like I'm digging. I'm like, well, what am I going to run? There's nothing running. It's taking long. Obviously, you don't want to see me just not even see me, but just see an empty screen. So I wanted to come down and get some stuff curated for today. We're going to do another doubleheader today on eBay Live. Today at 1, tonight at 7. So I came downstairs and got some stuff sorted from still going through national stuff. Man, football. Whew. I'm surprised it took this long. Usually we see kind of an uptick in football in May, like the end of May, like around Memorial Day. That's usually when I start seeing. And I guess, this is about the time. At least I remember there was a card show, and this was going back a couple of years now, that I had. It was in Rockford, actually, and I set up at a show like the first week of August, or probably right around this time, and my football boxes just got raided. Nobody was looking at baseball. Football was just absolutely raided. So I guess I should. This is obviously a good time. We've got, hey, the Bears are on today, I think at noon. We had some games on last night. So football's just been, it's interesting. And this is also, you get real time, like who's hot in real time. Like you can, in Buy It Now, you get a feel for what's selling. But in live selling, like instantly, because everybody's wanting it. And then okay, let's run JJ McCarthy. And I don't even know how JJ McCarthy did last night. I know he played, or he was supposed to play. Let's look that up. But JJ McCarthy. So last year's rookie class, and there's not enough new rookie class out. I did sell my national exclusive to Tet McMillan. We'll call him Tet McMillan. That sold for $10 yesterday, which I was about ready to pull it and just run it on live auction. I might even do better on live auction. So let's see. Vikings beat the Texans last night. It's just preseason. Let's see. Where's the stats? Graham Mertz played for the Texans, former Badger. So JJ went 4 for 7 with 30 yards. So it looks like he played one drive. Sam Howell, 11 for 13, 105 yards. So a little preseason action. Merle says JJ's ready to win the NFC North. So JJ McCarthy and Drake May, those two guys from last year's rookie class, and Bo Nix. those are the three hottest quarterbacks selling for me. Caleb Williams and Jaden Daniels. Like, I can't believe the market right now, how low it is, at least on my streams, on Jaden Daniels and Caleb Williams. The rest of my stuff I might just sit on because I know that their markets are going to go up. But right now, Drake May, JJ McCarthy, Bo Nix, it's like, I need to buy more. And now I'm glad I loaded up. I think at my Madison card show 2 weeks ago, right before the National, I loaded up on Drake May rookies out of dollar boxes. And I probably ended up getting from 75 cents or maybe even less. I got a great deal. And I just bought a ton of Drake May. I should have bought more. I bought more at the National. I should have bought more. Drake May, they're selling for like $10 a pop. So Drake May's been super hot. JJ McCarthy's been hot now because now he's back. And now I guess he's never been in the NFL because he got hurt in training camp last year, right? So he never even played. So McCarthy's hot. Bo Nix is hot. Max says market not low. Guys just want to spec on the guys you listed. Yeah, I think it's more speculation, but they are selling for less, at least in my, again, small sample size, small rooms, but it's real time for me. So that's what I'm basing it on. And now I'm starting to see a trend over the last few streams where it's like, I think I had a Caleb Williams sell for $1, maybe $2. Jaden Daniels still selling okay, but Caleb's been probably the low of the 5 rookie quarterbacks from last year's class. I think Caleb Williams is selling for the lowest of those 5. Now, it's a volatile market, and Caleb could go in today. I don't know if he's going to play today, but have a good game, and all of a sudden that speculation this afternoon or tonight, all of a sudden everybody wants Caleb Williams cards. And that's what's fun about selling cards. Sometimes it only takes one good game. And so there you go. Daniels and Williams are selling for less than the spec guys, then your buyers are just fucking idiots. Well, I don't want to say that. That's the market. That's just the way the market rolls. So, but yeah, Drake May, JJ McCarthy, Bo Nix, those have been my 3 best selling quarterbacks from last year's class. Caleb Williams and Jaden Daniels. They're moving, but certainly not to the extent of Drake May. Drake May just going crazy. I don't know what the market is on that, but at least with my buyers in my streams, we'll see it again. I've got to go through, see if I have any more Drake May, Bo Nix, JJ McCarthy. I ran out last night. I did find a batch towards the end of the night, and I think I might have a couple Drake Mays left over. I'll have to go through my boxes again. Oh yeah, because it's in my older box. Yeah, it's been wild. So had a great day on eBay Live yesterday. My year-over-year numbers now up 232%. Volume sold, quantity is up over 20%. And it's funny, I look at my feedback, and my feedback's like dropping. My 30-day feedback's under 1,000. But in my stream, like it's mostly volume sales. Like very rarely do I ship out one card for an eBay live stream. It's usually multiple cards. But my volume is up year over year, up over 20%, 232% rise year to date on net sales. Yes, I have spent more money on inventory this year, but I've made a lot more money too. So my net profit is not up 232%, but it's up very significantly. What else? Let's go to the chat. Before I get to the chat. So I watched a movie. So as I was sorting this morning, I have not taken the time to and now I don't watch movies or TV. Like it's background for me, which is why I usually have like sports or wrestling on in the background because I'm not paying attention. So I'm sorting, and I kind of paid half attention. It's a movie on Netflix. It's kind of like it's psychological. It's gory, which I don't like. Dan is one of our Dan. I'm curious if you've seen it. It's called Until Dawn. Just came out this year on Netflix. It's a psychological, gory horror, much like Saw was. And I have a feeling, especially based on the ending of this film, they're going to have more because they already teased what's coming next. So psychological, there were some parts where, I mean, there's like internal combustion. No, that's the engine. What's the spontaneous combustion? So there's some of that, like humans blowing up, which is gross. It's gory. So look away at points in the film. But it was good. It was psychological. It was somewhat entertaining as I sorted some cards. Until Dawn on Netflix. For anyone that's into the horror genre. I see Mike Petty's in the chat, so I need to make sure I enunciate horror for Mike Petty. Todd's here. What's up? Good morning. Dan's in the house. Good morning. Good evening. Hope you made it home safely. Gem City, good morning. Cubby Blue through and through. Yep, I got my my Cubs hoodie on today. Cooled off. We had some storms roll through. We had some rain yesterday. Finally, we needed this rain. We're getting a lot. Have you seen some of the videos of the flooding in Milwaukee? They have the state fairs going on over there. And holy shit, a lot of flash flooding here in Wisconsin. I haven't looked at the pond. I don't know how high our pond is, but yeah, a lot of rain. We needed the rain. I don't know if we needed this much rain, but we did need some rain. Merle says you need to get a large umbrella to protect Ern when you take him out. We do have an umbrella outside. My wife put an umbrella outside. I didn't use it. She takes it out and she puts the umbrella over her and Ernie. And I just like, come on, Ern. Mike, what's going on? Good morning. Good morning, Ernie. Welcome to old age, right? Dan says, clean shaven, I see. I don't look good clean shaven, no beard with a bald head. I don't look good clean shaven or scruffy. Merle says, JJ McCarthy is ready to win the NFC North. Max says, market not low. Guys just want to spec on the guys you listed. Yeah, in the market on modern players, it's all speculation. Most of the card market, sports trading card market, is on speculation. Modern wise, and hell, even to an extent, vintage is speculation. I'm going to buy this Mickey Mantle because I know, looking at the historical trends, it goes up. I'm going to buy this on speculation that it continues to go up. I'm going to buy these rookie cards of these players because I'm speculating that they will get into the Hall of Fame. So speculation drives most of the sports market. Reminder, McCarthy hasn't taken a pro snap. He has, just not in a regular season game. He was the above average on college. Freaking fly in here. TD Sports Cards, good morning, you Chipper Jones collectors. The Chipper Jones market has dropped on eBay Live. The last Upper Deck, I think it only sold for $2 or $3, but maybe $3. I was averaging $20 on that one. Now it's down to $3. Damn it. Gem City says, Max, is the new Pokemon Pikachu Japanese McDonald's promo the next Van Gogh? Selling raw for 28 to 30 right now. See, this is my, I don't know anything about Pokemon, but I do know that Japanese is not as good of a seller as American Pokemon. And I would imagine McDonald's promos are probably a flash in the pan, and they're hot now, and it's a game of hot potato on the McDonald's stuff. That's my speculation. Get it yesterday, sell it last night. Daniels and Williams are selling for less than the spec guys, then your buyers are just idiots. Max says, nope, just new. Nothing will be Van Gogh for a bit. Max says, I'll say it for you. Dude took the Skins to the playoffs. Yeah, Jaden Daniels. I don't know why his price, I don't know why he's not selling, at least in my streams, for higher. He's not selling as high as Drake May and Bo Nix and JJ McCarthy. It's crazy. But that's the sports card market. Gem City says, thanks, Max. I'm just trying to prospect on Pokemon, trying to learn more. Max says, the only team that scares me in the North is the Lions. They do scare me. McCarthy won't last 5 games. Caleb still will be in the locker room painting his nails by the time the season is over. Caleb Williams, MVP. All right. I don't really think that, but Caleb Williams and the Bears will win 10 games. I've said it for like 5 straight years. It's going to happen. I'm just trying to speak it into existence. I thought Justin Fields would lead the Bears to 10 wins. Maybe Justin Fields will lead is he with the Jets now? Maybe he'll lead the Jets. Max says, Gem, don't prospect Pokemon. Just flip it. Sitting and waiting isn't that fruitful. Not too many of those cards come along. That's why I barely grade. And I think that's smart for like don't prospect anything. Because you're going to get burned more times than not. Flip. You can prospect, but do it smart. Sell the hot guys. If Jason Dominguez is selling for $5 and you can find it for $1, buy it and sell it now. Don't buy it for $1 and hope it goes to 10. Kind of like a first Bowman Chrome Blue Refractor Mike Trout. Don't hold out for $10,000 and the value drops and you turn down $8,000 and $8,100 in cash, and 4 months later you sell it for less. That wasn't even prospecting. That was just me being a boner. So there you go. Gem City. Yeah. Just like sports. Don't prospect. Max says absolutely nothing like sports, in my opinion. No off season. Grade in the off season. Timothy says, does Ernie have doggy clothes yet? We have a sweater for him. But it wasn't really that cold. It wasn't, and he's kind of so Biscuit was always cold, but Biscuit was super skinny. Biscuit was our old Havanese. And so she was always cold. Ernie's like always hot, but he's also a little chunky. He loves to eat. So Biscuit loved sitting outside in the sun, like just baked in the sun. Ernie's not as big on that. Like he'll go out, like the last couple of days, he'll go out and run around in the heat, but he gets warm fast. Gem City said, no, I meant just flip, don't grade. Max says, yeah, hasn't taken a pro snap. Preseason games might as well not even be played for guys that matter. And I would agree with that. Max says, nah, there's tons of stuff you should be grading and not flipping. Look at downtown PSA 10 prices. Those guys aren't idiots. Chris, what's going on? I watch ESPN when I'm on the treadmill at the gym. It was all Shedeur Sanders all the time yesterday. Gem City says, Bears win 8 games this year. I have prognosticated. I didn't believe you last year, and you were much closer than I was. Max says, did Fields lead the Bears to 10 career wins? Gosh, did he? I don't know. Yeah, he did. Because he was with the Bears for a while. Justin Fields. Let's chat BT it. How many wins did Justin Fields have with the Bears? See if ChatGPT can answer it for us. 11 wins. Yes, he just made it. Justin Fields recorded 11 wins as a starting quarterback during his time with the Chicago Bears, finishing with an 11-29 record overall. Where's my screen? Max says, baseball prospecting made me over 6 figures. Used to be the easiest money in cards until people started caring about football cards and non-quarterbacks. Wild how the market has shifted that much. Yeah. And tops adjusted. And prospecting made a lot of people a lot of money. And tops caught on. And now it's a lot more difficult to make money in prospecting. You can still do it, but it's not as easy as it used to be just as not long ago, 5, 6, 7 years ago, probably 2018, 2017, 2018 is when it started. The prices, talking Bowman, started really going up. 2017 was low. 2018, they jacked the prices up significantly, but it was still around $100, maybe $110 a box in 2018. And then it just kept going up and up and up. And now you're looking at what, $300, $350 for a hobby box and still get a $5 auto. Same price in 2017 and 2018. Dat dude from Duryea says, what's up, guys? I just flipped a Schwarber rookie auto, tripled up on the sale. I should probably dig my Schwarbers out. Because when I don't even know where they're at, should I really keep them? And when his market's this hot? Or should I wait until he gets 500, until he gets to 500 home runs? No, sell now. Max says it's cute that Vikings fans think McCarthy is their savior. They pushed the only talent they have had under center since Culpepper out. Good Lord, it was actually close. It's sad that he is still a starting quarterback in the league. Shows how bad the position actually is. So Justin Fields, not a great quarterback. He's an average quarterback. The Chicago Bears were absolutely horrendous, both defensively and the offensive line atrocious. So I don't blame it all. I mean, you can't blame an 11-29 record on one guy when there's 21 others on the field. When you have a shitty offensive line that can't protect the quarterback, and then on the other side of the football, if they can't defend and you're giving up 40 points a game, it made for some exciting game. There were some shootouts between the Bears and some opponents when the Bears are, giving up 40, 50 points in a game. Max says it's still fairly easy. Money just flowed elsewhere and the market became less liquid. Red light, good morning. Max says, just said the same thing to myself. Wild that his stuff sells for anything, to be honest. At least he's over 200 this year. Sunflower says, my favorite part of yesterday's streams. Do you have any Ryan Sandberg? Yeah, I have about 50,000. I'll be right back. From the 1 million Cubs collection. Stickers coming soon, right? Somebody asked for Sandberg. I'm like, yeah, I've got some Sandberg. So we ran a couple Sandberg lots yesterday. Gem City says, man, I have a Schwarber rated rookie auto of 25. Guess I need to say goodbye. Yeah, it's a good time to sell. Maybe that's what I'll try to find some Schwarbers to run tonight, or maybe even this afternoon. Max says, Bears mindset, Fields is average. Oof, bottom third for sure. I mean, bottom third is average. I mean, if you're at the top of the bottom third, that's average in the NFL. I mean, it's what has he done to make you say average? Just curious. I mean, he's a decent NFL quarterback. Compared to is he as good as the top 10 or 15 starting quarterbacks? No, but like you said, he's in the bottom third of starting NFL quarterbacks, which is pretty average. Dat Dude says offers started trickling in for the Schwarbs last week. I held out and got asking. He is pretty hot currently. 33% is not average. I would say in the NFL for starting quarterbacks, yes, it is. We didn't just force Darnold out. We let Cousins go too. Maybe with Illinois education standards. Well, by NFL starting quarterback standards. So we're going to stream twice today. And now I'm itching to find my Schwarbers. It'll give me a little opportunity to go through some of my Cubs stuff that I haven't touched in a while. When dig through new boxes that I haven't seen. And I'm still looking. I've got a Justin Steele 1-of-1 printing plate somewhere. Obviously, it's not a good time to sell him as he's out for the season and part of next season. Andy Mack says a guy like Fields continuing to get opportunities shows how hard it is to be an NFL quarterback without question. Without question. I mean, a non-average, a below average quarterback is not going to continue getting starting opportunities in the NFL. Chris says, I went to the card show in Portland yesterday and talked to a guy who goes to the National. He said, when you go by the breaker area, there are garbage cans full of cards. I can't say that. I can't say that I experienced that because I only went through the breaker area once. And I couldn't wait to get out. It's like, get me the hell out of here. It's like taking a wrong turn in the wrong neighborhood. It's like, oh, I'm in the wrong place. I saw somebody post a photo of a bunch of base cards in a trash can. And I mean, I throw base cards away. I throw a lot of cards away. Max says, Merle Cousins is who I was talking. LOL. Darnold was an average QB that benefited from a solid team. He says, any Cam Ward buzz? No, I haven't had a single person ask for Cam Ward in my streams. Now I don't have any current rookie class cards. I don't have any Shedeur Sanders. I don't have any Travis Hunter, Ashton Genty, Cam Ward. I've had some Cam Ward in the past, and they've done okay, but I don't think I've had anybody ask for Cam Ward. I had people asking for Shedeur, Travis Hunter, Genty. Who else? Anybody else? I don't think so. Andy says, plus look at former busts like Geno Smith and Sam Darnold finding success later in their career. Geno's a great example. Nice little resurgence. Max says, just glad to see Bears fans squirm. Been almost my entire life outside of Rex Grossman. Merle says, and he was an average quarterback. This is a perfect example. Bringing up Rex Grossman is the perfect example of how an average quarterback with a great surrounding team wins games. Rex Grossman was an average. Rex Grossman was Justin Fields. But when you have a good offensive line and a great defense, you get to win games. Justin Fields had neither. Merle says, anyone going to learn more about the new features in Card Dealer Pro where it can post cards to multiple places? I have not. Obviously, I'm not listing much. So I think it's awesome. I think it's a great addition to Card Dealer Pro. I'm curious to see how it works out with the inventory management and all that. And maybe I'll use it at some point. Andy Mack says, I like Cutler. I love Jay Cutler. Max says, Timothy, little Mikey can't pump out 2024 rookie class cards fast enough. What makes you think 2025 would be out? Only stuff out for Cam would be Bowman and Trick or Treat. Is he in Score? I think Score is out. Or is it Donruss? One of those sets is out too. Merle says, O'Connell is the QB whisperer. Ask Josh Dobbs, the pastronaut. Uncle Rich in the house. Good morning. Max says, yeah, but he had the league's best defense maybe ever. Rich says, good like button, but it could be a better percent and sub, etc. That dude says those breakers dumps can be gold in time. I get boxes of base from some breakers. They have been full of Raleigh, Mizorowski, PCA, etc. Yeah. And, a lot of times when they offer the paper, I love buying the paper spot in Bowman, especially if I can get it at a decent price. One player you can make profit on one player in Bowman draft. I bought like 12 cases, 15 cases of Bowman draft paper in 2023. And I think I tripled my money on Jackson Holiday alone. Same with the Paul Skeens that year. And I sold Paul Skeens low and made my money back on just the Paul Skeens cards. And then you get the trickle. And all of a sudden, Jacob Mizorowski was in 2022 Bowman draft, the same as Jackson Holiday. And all of a sudden it's like, oh, here's 200 Jacob Mizorowski cards. Let's move these out. And there may be another one. And there could be a late developer. Cal Raleigh's first Bowman was in 2019. So go back and look through your 2019 Bowman, which I can't find any 2019 Bowman. They're probably in my dime boxes. I'm sure there's a Cal Raleigh first Bowman or several in my dime boxes. Max says, that's Blago math. Fuck it. 33% equals 50%. Chris says, when I got home, I found out I accidentally pulled a 1995 Rick Meyer when he was with the Seahawks. I can send it to you for your eBay live. No thanks. Merle says, sorry, Rich, I hadn't hit like yet, just in case he puts down the Vikes. Gem City says, Max isn't Blago Trump's butt buddy these days. Just checking. He is. Yeah, Blago's a Trumper now. Dat Dude says, last fall, the Vientos and Senga rookies were flying when the Mets made their run. Yes. I had a whole bunch of chrome rookies of Vientos and Senga, and they were just flying out of my store. No idea. I don't concern myself with politics. Watch Zero News, etc. Well, then why'd you bring Blago up? Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. 2 eBay lives today. 1 o'clock Central, 7 o'clock Central. We're going to be bringing requests. I have quite a few lots I'm putting together. Those seem to be pretty popular 10-card lots, usually pretty random. I've got some player lots of Mahomes and Brady. I've got a couple vintage lots. I've got some 80s lots. I've got modern lots. We'll run some more packs. Packs were doing well last night. Maybe a few more slabs. We'll definitely do slabs tonight, and we'll do some slabs this afternoon. I am getting lower and lower. Let's see, I'm probably down, if I consolidated, I'm probably down to two shoe boxes from I think I had 5 to start with. So we're moving through some of that national inventory. So that's been fun. Let's see. Gem City says, I thought you were a fan of The Apprentice. My bad. Huge fan. So was most of the country. Oh, see, he is into politics. So tune into eBay Live. Links to my eBay live streams in the description to this video. I don't know. I don't think I have much else to talk about today. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'm gonna go find some Schwarbers and try to find more Drake May and JJ McCarthy. All right, and go Bears. Noon kickoff, I think. Bears Dolphins, is that right? Noon o'clock. All right, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Tune in today, eBay Live, 1 o'clock Central tonight, 7 p.m. Central. Have a wonderful Sunday, and we'll do this again tomorrow.